big changes to the championship course up in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is the old, yes I said old, T1 01. Now they've got that is hole 11, and this is what you look like coming in the new entrance. Got hole 6 to the right, 14 is your new starting hole. We got the map here. Then we got the updated layout as we'll walk through. Starting on hole 14, making your way up to the right and around back to the start at 9, then up around the outside for the back 9. Starting off hole 14, hole 1, good ways downhill going in that entrance here. Always wanted to come play this course after seeing it on coverage so many times. Obviously it's a bit different looking, not quite as green during the winter time. Still a fun course to play no matter what. Got the par to start off, not too shabby. On to hole 2 here, got par 3, 270. Up to the left, try to get my Thunderbird there. This is one of the easiest holes on the course. I'll leave it a bit short, just out of the circle. Try to give it a bid here. Now obviously, on coverage and during the Pro Tour event, there's an elevated basket. But during the year, it's just a normal basket. Try to get player 2 in there. Doesn't work. Go in POV mode here. Try to see if I can get a tap in. Pick up old blue, tap her in. On to the next hole. Hole 3, par 3, 324. This is the big forehand if you've got it. I actually try to go to the wrong set of trees here. In the middle of your screen, there's that set. I laid out a roller with the inertia, with a happy accident that it actually rolled over to the right set of trees, which is where the basket actually is. We'll see here in a minute, and I try to throw my wave over to the middle, the far set of trees where I thought the basket was. You see here, the roller actually gave me a chance at a putt, even though it is circle 2. Try to give it a bid with a watt, unsuccessful. Got another tap in. Happy with that par there. Hole 4, par 4, 715. Got my lightweight vision wave. Just trying to hit the gap here. And thank goodness we do. It gets down there fairly decent. Again, all I'm trying to do there is just get through the gap. There are quite a few holes here. Watching on coverage, I was starting to worry about. Just hitting the gap and going down there, we'll see later on. Right in the middle of the fairway. Might as well throw the same disc again. Get as much distance as I can going uphill. It really doesn't do it justice sometimes how uphill some of these holes are. Go up with the Captain's Raptor. Probably not the best idea. Blocked off with a tree. Try to go any bit again with a watt. Gets caught up. This is a pretty tricky hole with where the basket is. Got another tap in. Hole 5, par 3, 360. And again, they're doing a lot of renovations to this area with the changing the layout. The T signs are everywhere. Cannot wait to see this new layout next year when the Pro Tour comes. Going with another roller on this one. Comes out a bit early, goes to the right, cuts me off a bit, but not the worst thing in the world. Just try to go flick forehand around with the new Ringer GT. End up getting it fairly close. About a 10-footer tap in on the next hole. Hole 6, par 4, 535. Seems like straight uphill, right into the sun. Not really seeing where I'm going, just trying to get as much distance as I can off the tee here. Of course, you watch these courses on coverage so much, still totally different actually playing these courses. And I try to forehand this approach here. I must have thrown 8 or 10 discs. I'm not showing every shot I played on this hole, but I finally go backhand Buzz SS, and it actually gets at least pin high, even though it's straight. Still circle 2 look. Try to give it a bid, unsuccessful. Next hole, hole 7, 535. The big boy across the creek into the right. Throwing the tenacity, which I feel like I've thrown on every hole. This is an absolute beast of a course. But thank goodness I got across in a halfway decent position. On this approach, really had a tough time deciding which route to take. I tried to go up the left side and try to match the grade for my hex first, and then the pyro second. Hex got caught up in the tree a bit early. I think we'll see later on where the pyro, I hit my line, but it ended up going pretty deep down the hill, which is the danger of going that left side. Again, seeing a player who wants to do anything today, and the Watt rolls down the hill. It's always smart to lay up if you're MA3. There's the layup, and me running down there to get my unnecessarily aggressive bid with a Watt. Yes, layup is definitely the play. Tap her out and get ready for the next hole. Hole 8, 255. Going straight up hill. This is another one of the easier ones to get if you don't shank it, like my first one did. I think this crave. No, that was the shank. Okay. No, wait a minute. Mess up here. Okay. We had a couple shanks on this. I'm sure you believe me. So we just toss it up to the Watt. Pays for nice and easy par. Now this is the hole that's changed. As you probably recognize, this is the corner of old 17, I believe. The big dogleg to the right. Now the tee box is right here, and you just have a nice little turnover down towards the basket. Hit my line pretty good, just a little bit short for another circle 2, circle 3 attempt, and another tap in par. Hole 10, par 4, 725, hole 18. Another one of those gaps I was not looking forward to trying to hit. Going with the tenacity, put on a ton of hyzer. That thing is not a 13 speed. I can hyzer put that thing. I hit the line pretty good, and it actually gets down there in a decent spot. On to the next shot here. You've got a lot of room to the right. I try to roll it just to get past those trees and that low ceiling. Unsuccessful. The tree to the left does not like me at all. Hit it, rolled up. Now I don't even have a run up. Try to yank it as far as I can with the rhythm. Still very short. As I said, this is a big boy course, and your boy is still very, very small. But it doesn't matter. We're still having fun. Trying to give it a slight bid with the watt there again. Tap in. Oh, you're double now. Back to old hole 1. The famous hole. The hole you want to empty your bag on. And the hole your boy is not reaching in one shot. No matter how many times I did try. I felt like I emptied half my drivers on this hole. I think first one was Tenacity again, I believe. Tried laying down a roller. Did not work. I threw a couple more. A wave and something else that went straight right. It was a bit windy that day, but not anything like I know I've heard of what is typical in Jonesboro. I think I just showed 3 there, yeah. That blue wave ended up being the best one. About parked the FPO basket. Flipped up with the Ringer GT. Actually went past the basket there. Got a comebacker for par, I believe. Yeah, par. There you go, player 2. Putting with the Ringer GT. Hole 12, par 4, 605. Trying to hit this tight gap here. Absolute shank job on the first one with the Wraith. Go back to Old Faithful, Flippy Maverick. Peered it, got through. Approach with the rhythm. Going a bit off to the right, but comes back. Still have a putt for par. Again, trying to give it another bid and another tap out. Hole 13, par 3, 390. Just giving it an absolute rip with the wave again. I think this is, yes, this is the one. Another one of the easy ones on the course for sure. You got road to the left. If you hyzer out way too much, try going bigger with the Tenacity there. Again, through this back 9, I'm just fighting, keeping daylight. Putting probably edge circle. And one actually goes in. Oh my gosh. Your boy got a birdie. Hole 14, par 5, 755. Another one of the holes I was not looking forward to playing. Going across the pond through that tight gap. You'll see it. Go crave there. Get tucked up under a tree. Got to end up tapping out, kind of laying up, going across the water, which is really low right now. It's like everywhere. It's just super, super low. You're going across the pond into that tiny, tiny gap through the pine trees. Go way right. Ended up being OB, not knowing it. Out there, just push it forward, add a stroke. We're not counting this round anyways. We're just trying to see the course. See how to See how it plays. Tap out for probably double bogey. Old hole 6, current hole 15, island hole, par 3, 315. Let's see what happens. Chunking and dragging as far as I can. Not interested in losing any disc right now. Barely scraping bounds. Now that we can see it, with our professional photography skills here, absolutely out of frame. But your boy cans the putt for second birdie. So ecstatic. Got the birdie. Hole 16, par 4, 560. Another big boy hole. Again, at this point of the round, I'm just running for dear life, trying to finish the round, not in the dark. Can't really see it too far yet. Got a roller down there. My second shot. Keep rolling, rolling. There it goes. The inertia there. You got green here protected by those area of trees there. Forehand, pull it a bit to the left and long. Got a straddle for another edge of circle 1 putt. And another tip out. Player 2 for the save. Heck yeah. 17, par 4, 630, I believe. Another just absolute beast. Just get it out there with the Flippy Maverick. Position for shot 2 here. Going to rhythm. Going a bit to the right around that set of trees. We'll see when we get up here. Trying to go flick in the ringer. Banger GT. Almost got it just a bit short. Tap out for a probably bogey. Hole 18. 345. Again with a dragon. Got water to the right. Or what should be water to the right. And a little island green. Fortunately, the GoPro dies here, so we gotta go POV mode with the iPhone, which goes crazy when it goes into HDR mode. Still gotta work on that. Upshot there, we're barely in bounds with a tap out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Keep it smurf-tastic. See you next time.